All right, guys, just your average Joe here, and I was supposed to go live today. I was supposed to go live at 6 o'clock this evening. My co-host was unable to join me, and this this stream has been delayed several times. So I just figured, you know what? Let me just take some time out of my schedule. Let me do a quick recording of my review of the final three episodes, obviously including the finale because I haven't done a review for episode 4, 5, and of course 6. So I just wanted to come on here, just give my quick thoughts. Let me know what you thought of the show overall in the comments. What you think of the finale, um, and any other thoughts you have on the stream. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get into that in just a second. All right. So, guys, as I stated on the 4th, I believe was the last stream I did. I came on for May 4th, Star Wars Celebration Day, or, May the 4th be with you. And I did a quick reaction to the brand new Obi-Wan trailer that I just dropped that day. And during that time, I was actually sick or recovering from COVID. So that kind of put me out of commission for a while. And I also have said that I've started a new job. I recently got my real estate license renewed. So I've been doing that. And, my weekends have been pretty much overtaken by showings and open houses and stuff like that. And, sporadic other appointments that I get during the week. So with that and trying to coordinate with other people, it's hard sometimes. So that is why I haven't been able to come on as often as I used to. But look, I can't complain. It's a job, right? And I'm not going to complain. But yeah, so as I said, I just wanted to come on here, just give my quick thoughts on the show. I think the first couple of episodes I really enjoyed, as well as the third. But by the fourth and fifth episodes, I understand it went more story driven. It had no Moon Knight in the series at that point, and it was more just based on some of the origin stories and other things that have played a role in Mark Spector's and Stephen Grant's life and what exactly is going on. And this it was just like an onion that just got peeled. The layers just kept getting peeled and peeled until you finally were revealed at the end what exactly was going on. And I'm going to start by saying I enjoyed the acting. I think Oscar Isaac did a great job. The actress that played Layla, I enjoyed. I think for the most part, the acting with all characters, Arthur Harrow, all of them were great. And I think Oscar Isaac's performance of both Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, and of course at the end, Jake Lockley, which he only had, like one brief scene post credit. But the between his mannerisms, his facial expressions, and of course the accent. I mean, it literally felt like there were two different actors on screen. And I can't say any more about that. And it's just again, it's what made the series as good as it was. I think the writing was great. They had said that they wanted if they're gonna dive into this type of like split personality and these types of disorders, they really wanted to hone in on that. And they did. They did a great job, I believe. But at the same time, for me personally, it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. And I'm not saying that sometimes what you're expecting is good or bad when you don't get it. But at the same time, I really felt a Moon Knight show. I really thought we were going to get more Moon Knight. There was going to be more Moon Knight forward. It was going to be more of action packed. And I think any series that has 6 episodes, you have that problem. And I think this is the reason I had the issue with the Boba Fett series, is when you have a limited amount of episodes, and you have 6 episodes, and you veer off the main character, or if you veer off the main premise of the show. Now, granted, my thought process was, or my thoughts, or my what's the word? My expectations were it was going to be Moon Knight forward, right? So, that's not what they had in mind. They literally said, "Okay, we're gonna, it's Moon Knight, but we want to dive into the disorder that he goes through, the split personalities and all the other things that surround the story." Which is fine. But when you take 2 episodes away from the main character in Moon Knight, I'm not talking about Mark Spector or Stephen Grant, but when you take away Moon Knight and then you gotta squeeze everything into the finale, and I just felt like, yes, the finale was great. I enjoyed the finale. I enjoyed the ride. But at the same time, it was just like so many things were just conveniently wrapped up and just very, very, it just felt rushed. And so that's why overall, I think the show probably wasn't my favorite. I don't know, for some reason, I feel like my go-to has been WandaVision, and I did enjoy Loki, and I've also said I love the hell out of Hawkeye. But I think WandaVision at the moment is number 1. If I had to rank them really quick, I just don't know. I have to rewatch Loki because obviously Hawkeye is a little bit more fresh in my mind, as is WandaVision, because I just recently rewatched it because I wanted to get prepared for Doctor Strange 2. But if I had to pick, I think I'd go WandaVision, maybe Loki, and then Hawkeye, and then I think Moon Knight is below Hawkeye. I enjoyed Hawkeye a lot. And I enjoyed Moon Knight a lot. I'm honestly, there's really not much bad I'm saying about the series. Again, I think the acting was superb. I think the writing was superb. The many layers of each character and the way it was fleshed out, especially at the end. It was sad. It was very emotional. And it was a very again, it was story driven, which is fine. But when you think Moon Knight and what I expected from a Moon Knight show, as I thought we were gonna get more Moon Knight action, and even in the episodes Moon Knight was there, he really wasn't prevalent in much. What, he showed up the final seconds of the first episode. I think he showed up for maybe 5 minutes of the second episode. So he just came in flashes. So, and again, but it was in good hands when you had both Mark and Steven and their interaction. Layla donning, the Scarlet Scarab outfit in the finale, which was kind of teased in previous episodes that she was probably going to get that and become that character. We got some of the backstory with her dad. We got the brief origin story, the brief on screen we finally seen that night where Mark gets fatally wounded and becomes Moon Knight for the first time. So we did get all that, and and I expected that as well. But what I didn't expect 2 episodes without Moon Knight itself. Moon Knight, no Moon Knight, no Mr. Knight. Jake Lockley, again, we knew he was going to appear, but how was he going to do it? And he finally appeared in the post-credit scene, which now begs the question, is this the only season? I'm assuming there's going to be a second season now, and I know Oscar Isaac said he didn't want to be held down to the character or whatever, but at the same time, how do you not come back for a second season? Especially with what they teased at the end. But yeah. So look, overall, I enjoyed the series. I'm not going to turn around and say I hated it because I didn't. It just wasn't my favorite. And which sucks because the first 2 episodes, I really said, you know what? I think this might be my new favorite show. And I've said this so many damn times where when it comes to characters that I'm not really familiar with, Marvel has done such a great job with either the ensemble movies with Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't know much about those characters until the first movie. And and other, even like Ant-Man. I mean, I knew about Ant-Man, but I never really read any of the comics and didn't know much about him or even Doctor Strange for that matter. And their solo movies have been really good. So fast forward to Moon Knight, and I'm like, all right, well, here's a character I remember from the comics. I remember, my first foray into the Moon Knight universe, I guess, or just knowing about the Moon Knight character was when I was younger. I used to collect the Marvel trading cards. And I remember having the Moon Knight, and on the back it would show the comic, the superheroes, superheroes and villains. They would show their abilities and their little backstories. So I knew little about the character, but I was very eager and I was very intrigued to what we were going to get in the series. And again, didn't hit my expectations, but I'm not saying that that made it a bad show. So, but all right, guys, let me know what you thought of the show. Let me know what you thought of the series in the comments. Um, did you love it? Did you like it? Are you are you excited to get a second season? If we do, I mean, I'm gonna watch it obviously, and I think it has a lot of what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Potential to be really good, especially in second season. If they use more, I mean, I just want more action. That's it. That's all I wanted. A little bit more action, a little bit more Moon Knight. And I think the series would have been bumped up a little bit more. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm going to premiere this, so if you want, you got the live chat. You'll still be able to comment. I'll try to comment back if I have some time, which I should at this moment. And guys, be on the lookout as well. I don't know when because this weekend I have open houses. So maybe sometime next week, if I'm available, I'll finally get out my Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness spoiler review. That way we can all talk about that, and I'll try to do a live show for that. Until then, guys, I see you soon. Have a good weekend, I guess, right? It's Thursday. Yeah, so I'm not going to really be doing a show tomorrow. So, guys, have a good weekend, and I will see everybody really soon. And we'll be talking Doctor Strange 2 very, very soon. All right, guys. Bye.